Our camera lens trained on one man. On the back of a hat-trick, will he continue to excel? Hello and welcome. This is the scene here at Molineux. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers up against Manchester United.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield would be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Matheus Cunha. Could be dangerous. Dangerous ball. Well, really, it had to be further away from the keeper. The line-up then for the hosts.
Well, I'm intrigued to see how their two midfield players cope in there today, because they look very isolated. Yes, they're good athletes and skillful players, but it's asking an awful lot of them.
Well, many people have made this fellow the focus of attention ahead of today's match. Up against his old club, and that's never easy for a footballer. A mixture of emotions.
Well, I have to say, I never really played well against my old clubs. I always felt the spotlight was on me. I think he might find it difficult today.
Ugarte. And here's Cunha. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes has it. Giving it a go. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Effective press. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box, and you can see why he scored so many goals.
Well, Manchester United impressed in the last game, winning against West Ham. What do you expect to see from them today?
Well, they were so clinical in front of goal, weren't they? But what I liked was seeing how disappointed they were to concede that goal. Today, I'm expecting a similar outcome because they have that little bit of extra quality. It will be tight, though.
John Arias. Munetsi. Good run, very much in control of the situation. In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Already closing him down here. Arias. Will it go in? Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that.
Well, it does make them more compact, but it also...
Shaping to shoot. And the keeper more than equal to the task. And threading it through. Decent idea. Bemo. Oh, big opportunity. And fine goalkeeping. Can he finish? And that's comfortably gathered.
Well, just look at those stats. Manchester United have looked so dangerous, but their finishing hasn't matched their build-up play, and that needs to change.
Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Marshall Munetsi. Well, they have the ball once more. What can he do with it now? But they took care of the situation defensively. More than decent this from United. Chance to take the lead. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it. And now they've been rewarded.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
So the ball moving again. Will there be a quick reply from Wolves? There needs to be. Munetsi. And Wolves in a position of menace. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And he's broken free. And pushed away. Really fine goalkeeping. Now a decent position. Oh, that's fine defensive play.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Trying to force a mistake. John Arias. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, genuine chance. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Corner kick to United, and an opportunity perhaps for them to make it look even better. And short it is. And crossed in there. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Given away by Manchester United. Well, a really good run. So with that, the first half comes to an end and Manchester United hold the advantage.
Well, we discussed it before the game. They are a brilliant team defensively. Their decision-making about when to press and when to delay the opposition has been spot on. I just can't see them conceding today.
Second half underway, with United looking to build upon a largely positive first half showing. Šeško. So out for a throw-in. Ugarte. Šeško. Bimo. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Feeding it through. This could level it. Stunning piece of defending.
Well, I think that's just stopped a certain goal there.
Bimo. This could be troublesome. And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Arias. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Lisandro Martinez. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers facing Arsenal. Real chance! Oh, magnificent reaction. Wang Hee-chan. Can he convert? Oh, good clean catch by the keeper. Nussair Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes has it. Mbeumo. The delivery. And great work from the keeper to avert the danger. Well, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Well, we're into the final half hour. John Arias. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Bournemouth. Could get themselves back into it. And diving to thwart him. Lisandro Martinez. Bruno Fernandes has it. It's a fine United move in the making. Surely! And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Well, the short corner routine. Teammates in the middle. And following the clearance, it will be a corner.
Well, that's certainly cleared the immediate threat.
Corner kick played in. Well, the goalkeeper made it look as though there was no pressure on him whatsoever. Plenty of support here. Oh, gliding through. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Quite happy to sit deep, but that can have its risks. Manuel Ugarte. Encouraging stuff from United. Manuel Ugarte. High-tempo football. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Emmanuel Agbadou. Arias. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, great defending. And conceding the throw-in. Manchester United really going for broke with 3 substitutes coming on at this juncture. Hoover. Marshall Munetsi. Oh, moving it nicely. Determined defending. Could pose a threat on the counter. Well, they need to get bodies back. Corner given to United. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. Now, how about the short corner? Oh, danger here. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Arokodare. Bruno Fernandes has it. Good-looking move. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Thoughtful play. Nicely timed tackle. Oh yes, what a pass. Well, even marginally offside is still against the law.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
Bruno Fernandes trying to open them up. Good-looking move. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
And that is the end of the game. It goes down as a United triumph. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And here we are at one of the great venues for football anywhere in the world, Old Trafford in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Manchester United, and they face Bournemouth.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
To push it to safety. Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape.
Well, it's a defensive-looking lineup, but if the wing-backs break forward, the midfield can get close to the front pair, and the front two can link up with each other.
And he's done well to tip it over the bar. Who can he pick out? Oh, plenty of toing and throwing inside the box, but the keeper claimed it. Mbeumo. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Might take the lead. Superb stop. Great mutual respect between the two managers, but the first time they've locked horns.
Well, they both know how they want to play, but who will come out on top? This should be very interesting.
Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he's certainly been a constant threat this season with his goals. At times he's been absolutely outstanding, and he will need to be tightly marked today, otherwise he could cause a major problem to them.
Intercepting it intelligently. Oh, what an opportunity! Mazraoui. Too easy, far too easy. And the cross into the middle. Well, no way through.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Oh, needed to get there and did. And the keeper in position to grab hold of it. Well, Manchester United impressed in their last game, winning against Wolves. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, that result away from home shows just how well they played. Today I'm expecting a similar outcome because they have that little bit of extra quality. It will be tight, though.
Too fair. Long-range effort. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. That's effective pressure high up the pitch. Fernandes. Tyler Adams. Impressive build-up. And Scott. And that is offside. Given away by Manchester United. I think he might feel he should have done better with that effort.
Not the best option taken there. A slight rush of blood, I think.
Mateus Cunha. Given away by Manchester United. Manuel Ugarte. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening.
Oh, he's shown great awareness there.
Maybe the ideal pass. In position. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Lisandro Martinez. Possession, the most important thing.
Yeah, they mustn't get too complacent, though.
Well, here we are on the cusp of the half-time interval. It's Manchester United holding the edge. Your assessment of what you've seen from them?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Strong bit of pressing. And given free rein to run. Will it happen for them? Oh, genuine chance. And there goes the whistle. That closes the book on the first half here at Old Trafford. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Scott. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Now, options are plenty. And fed forwards. Now they can reset the defence.
Well, no frills defending there. Just get the ball away from danger.
And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Aston Villa. Adrien Truffert. Still trailing, but they keep it moving. Well, a touch too heavy there. De Ligt. Benjamin Šeško. And danger averted. Well read. Tyler Adams. Semenyo. Well, the threat could be there. And the defensive intervention there. On to Semenyo. And the referee has pointed to the spot. He's given the penalty. And now, let's see if they can level it up. Well, they've decided to make a change. And now to level the game. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Well, here's the replay, and he just strikes the ball down the middle. The goalkeeper gets out the way. It's a really good penalty and no danger, but the goalkeeper was going to save that.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. On to Semenyo. And behind for a corner. Well, the manager has seen enough. Not his best game today. Now sending it in. Targets available, cross comes in. Interesting pass. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Letting the play flow. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Bournemouth facing Burnley.
What a chance this is.
Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Played over. And so a corner it'll be. Counter-attacking chance. Showing a good reading of the game. Tyler Adams. Play and a ball. Here's a change for Manchester United. Christie. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Nilsson. Promising attack this, but they took care of the situation defensively. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Who can he pick out? Well read to put an end to that attack. Kluivert. An effective challenge.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to them. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on here. What a noise we've got.
And moving it forward. And it's opening up. In it goes! To increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Now with... Inicio. Kluivert. In the right place to cut out the pass.
Well, he's just shown what a clever play is without the ball.
Diogo Dalot. Given away by Manchester United. Christie. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Incisive ball. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. De Ligt. Possession often the best form of defence. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United are the winners today anyway. What did you think of their performance all told?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.